This is a real agency brief. 6 deliverables, quoted at $4,200. Normally 2 weeks of back and forth. I'm going to run the entire thing in front of you right now, in a single chat window, and I'm going to tick each one off as it lands. The client is NORTHBOUND. It's a flask brand that doesn't exist yet. No product, no photos, no model, no footage, which is the honest version of most briefs anyway. You start with a paragraph and a deadline. Nothing gets exported, nothing gets opened in a second app. Every file you see arrives in my folder while the camera's rolling. Let's start the clock. One piece of housekeeping, and then I don't touch settings again. Out of the box, Claude can write you a beautiful description of a product film. It can't hand you the film. The Higgsfield MCP is the bridge, the official connector that lets Claude generate media itself and write the files into whatever folder you're working in. Settings, connectors, plus top right. Call it Higgsfield. URL field takes mcp.higgsfield.ai/mcp. Add, then connect, then allow when it asks. That allow click is where people get stuck and then assume the thing is broken. Back to the plus menu, live. Nothing installed, no keys, no terminal. What sits behind it? GPT Image 2, Seedance 2.0, Soul for Characters, the whole stack. And I want you to notice something across this entire video. I never tell Claude which one to use. Not once. It chooses per job. If you work in Claude Code, OpenClaw, Hermes, Manus, or Cursor, it's the same address in your MCP servers, config, same tools everywhere. Deliverable 1 is the part nobody films, and it's the reason most AI output looks like a stock photo. If your first message is, make a cool product shot, you get whatever the model's average idea of a product shot is. So my first message generates nothing at all. NORTHBOUND is a small outdoor gear label. First product is an insulated flask. The buyer is late 20s to 40s, buys once, keeps it for a decade, hates logos. Give me a creative direction, visual world, palette, lighting language, materials, and 3 lines I could put on a billboard. Read what comes back. Cold blue hour light, brushed steel and weathered canvas, wet granite, muted slate with 1 rust accent, fog, no sunshine. That paragraph is now the house style, and because it lives in this thread, every prompt after it is standing on top of it without me repeating myself. That's the whole trick, and it costs 1 message, 1 down. Deliverable 2 is a hero image for the product page, and I'm going straight at the weak spot on purpose. Lettering. Every one of these models can build a gorgeous object and then stamp NORTHBOUND across it in characters that look like they're sliding off. Show a client that once and the meeting's over, so I'm stacking the difficulty. Brushed metal reflects. Small stamped type distorts on a curve. Both at once. Product photograph of a brushed steel insulated flask, matte slate lid, NORTHBOUND stamped in small condensed type across the lower body. Wet granite ledge, cold blue hour light from behind, thin fog. Photorealistic, 4K, outdoor gear campaign. Use Higgsfield AI. Now, the interesting part. I gave it no model name. Claude looked at that prompt, understood the job was precise lettering on a curved reflective surface, and sent it to GPT Image 2 on its own, which for an agent only exists through this connector. There it is. Get close on the stamp. The characters hold, and they wrap with the curve of the metal instead of sitting flat like a sticker on top of the render. No cleanup pass, no retouching. That's the page live today. 2 down. Deliverable 3 is a campaign face, and this is where AI campaigns usually collapse in public. Ask for a model 10 times and you get 10 strangers. Individually, they're fine. Lined up as a campaign, it reads wrong immediately, and it looks, AI is usually people noticing exactly this without having words for it. Soul fixes it. You give it references once, it trains a character, and from then on, that specific person is callable. Train a soul character from these reference images. Call it NORTHBOUND Field. I'm reusing this character across the campaign. Use Higgsfield AI. Portrait of NORTHBOUND Field, holding the NORTHBOUND flask on a wet granite ridge, cold blue hour light, breath visible, weathered canvas jacket. Use Higgsfield AI. Same character, indoors now, a dim cabin, single window light on the left, flask on the table, no logo visible. Use Higgsfield AI. Two completely different environments, two completely different lighting setups, same jaw, same eyes, same person. Run it 50 more times and it stays her. That's the difference between a folder of images and a campaign. 3 down. Deliverable 4 is the rest of the product page, because one image has never sold anything. You need the hero, a detail crop, and something that shows scale in the real world. And this is failure number 2. For AI campaigns, you generate 3 shots and quietly get 3 different products. Different lid, different proportions, different stamp. Same northbound flask, identical proportions, lid and stamp placement. Macro detail crop on the lid seam and the top of the stamp, shallow depth of field. Use Higgsfield AI. Same flask, unchanged. Now in use, held in a gloved hand against a foggy tree line, steam coming off the open lid. Use Higgsfield AI. Pull back and check the 3 together. Same lid seam, same proportions, same cold light, falling the same direction. That's a page, and it costs 2 messages and about 90 seconds. 4 down. And notice I haven't switched apps yet. Deliverable 5 is a 10-second product film, and this is where I stop trusting most tools. Video is where objects breathe when they shouldn't, where lettering slides off metal halfway through, where everything drifts like it's suspended in water. But before the clip, watch the workflow, because it's the actual argument for the MCP. I'm not saving the image, I'm not downloading it, I'm not opening a video tool and uploading anything. I'm referring to it in my next sentence, in this conversation. Animate the hero image. Slow push in on the flask, fog drifting past behind it, cold light shifting gradually across the steel. The northbound stamp stays sharp start to finish. 10 seconds. Use Higgsfield AI. Routing again, the still went to GPT Image 2. This goes to CDance 2.0 with multi-shot generation and audio generated in sync, rather than laid over the top. Still no model named by me. Play it. The stamp holds every frame. The fog moves at fog speed instead of smoke speed, and the reflection tracks correctly along the body as the camera closes in, which is the detail that usually gives these away. What you're looking at is a slider, a macro lens, a fog machine, and a crew for half a day. It was 1 sentence, and it's already sitting in my folder. 5 down. Last one on the brief. And it's the line item clients always underestimate. Atmosphere. No product, no talent, no dialogue, just the world the brand is supposed to live in. It's also the most expensive thing on any shoot, because it's pure location and pure lighting. First-person walk along a wet granite ridge at blue hour. Low fog moving through, dark pines, no people in frame, slow, steady forward camera. Cold, quiet, cinematic. 12 seconds. Use Higgsfield AI. That shot is a location scout, a permit, a gimbal operator, and a weather window. And it still matches the direction we wrote at the very start, because that direction never left the conversation. 6 of 6. The brief is finished, and now I'm going to do the thing the client didn't ask for. Everything so far has been one request, one asset. Now, I hand over the entire job in a single message and sit back, because in a normal week, this specific deliverable is 4 tools, 3 exports, and 2 people. Using the northbound direction from earlier in this chat, do all of the following in order. 1. Write a 15-second UGC-style ad script. 2. Generate a hero image that fits that script. 3. Animate it into a 10-second ad. 4. Cut it to vertical 9:16 with subtitles for Reels. Use Higgsfield AI for all media. Scripts written. Images generating. GPT Image 2 again. Still unprompted. The video is building from that exact frame rather than inventing a new one. This next shot is the one I'd screenshot if I were you. That's my working directory. Not a gallery, not a downloads queue, not a preview tab, the folder on my machine. Script, still, wide ad, vertical cut. They appeared there while I was talking. Open the vertical. Subtitles are burned in, framing is correct, it's ready to upload. No editing software touched it at any stage. On a retainer, that bundle is somewhere between $2,000 and $5,000 a month. That was 1 message and roughly 4 minutes. One more step, and honestly, this is the one I'd run on anything before publishing. The virality predictor takes a clip up to 15 seconds and returns a hook score, a hold rate, and an attention heat map that shows which parts of the brain the footage is lighting up second by second. Translated, it shows you where people leave, before you've burned a post finding out. Run virality prediction on the vertical cut. Give me hook score, hold rate, the heat map, and specific fixes before I publish. Use Higgsfield AI. Scores come back, and the opening gets flagged. The product shows up too late. Viewers are gone before the thing they'd actually buy is on screen. And because the tool that scored it is the tool that built it, the fix goes into the same message box. Regenerate the vertical. Open tight on the stamp filling frame, then pull back to reveal the flask. Faster open, everything else unchanged. Use Higgsfield AI. Version 1 and version 2, first 3 seconds. Different video, and I didn't invent the fix. The score told me what was wrong, and the same conversation repaired it. 3 quick ones I actually use, then I'll get out of your way. Reframe. Aspect ratio changes without cropping. A reference image holds the background, so 16 by 9 becomes 9 by 16, and the edges get filled in rather than chopped off. Watch the sides build instead of disappear. Personal clipper. Paste a YouTube URL, it finds the strong moments, cuts them, subtitles them, and outputs vertical. One long video turns into a week of shorts without an editor being involved. And reimagining. Drop in a reference video, Claude reads the shot structure and the pacing, and you rebuild that skeleton with your own brand on it. Not a copy, the same architecture, different building. Back to the brief. 6 deliverables, $4,200, 2 weeks quoted. Creative direction, hero image, campaign face, full page set, product film, brand film, plus a UGC script, a vertical cut with subtitles, and a performance score nobody asked for. One chat, one afternoon. Nothing exported, nothing re-uploaded, no second app opened at any point in this video. So, the honest part. It isn't magic. Some prompts need a second attempt, and the heavy video jobs eat credits noticeably faster than the stills do. If you're expecting every generation to land first try, adjust that now. But the thing I keep coming back to is smaller and stranger than the model quality. It's that the files just turn up. You describe the next step, and it exists on your machine. You never lose your place, never rebuild context in a new tool, never go hunting for the version you exported 40 minutes ago. That's what actually changes how much work leaves your desk in a day. The connector takes 30 seconds. Claude, settings, connectors, paste the address. Link's the first thing in the description, and it's pinned in the comments. Go take a brief and finish it before lunch. Show me what you ship.